Well, it's been a while, but here we go. A new Ugly Couch show.
We're back, bitches!
We are finally back, and you know, since you braved it out, you're still with us. What's going on in my mouth is just for you.
I'm excited.
Dedication.
I think it's going to be really tasty. I'm excited to see what you brought.
It's not going to be tasty at all. It's going to be worse than the underside of my dick sack.
Well, that's not a comparison I can make.
Nope.
I could promise
The
you
underside
it's
of my
better than
dick sack is a terrible place of filmic jelly and leftover toilet paper residue. Oh, it's so terrible. You can swipe a finger down there and smell it for a year. A year!
Oh.
I could mark my scent on the moon from here, motherfuckers. From here. Because my taint is a festering pustule of death.
You just stay on that side of the couch. We'll stay on this one.
You want me? Come follow the rainbow.
Oh, God.
Down, down, down. What's in my stinky business? Down, down, down. That's good taint.
What the hell are you guys watching?
Holy shit, it's you again. Welcome to a new episode of the Ugly Couch Show.
Hello,
I am
ladies.
Master Torgo.
I'm the famous Paul.
Just Michael.
And we're here to talk all the good stuff that we've been reviewing. But first, hey guys, what's going in my mouth? Jelly, bring it on.
Today's What's Going in My Mouth is brought to you by the deep end of lunch. The table that turns into a swimming pool. Yes, dinner has never been wetter with the table that turns into a swimming pool. The deep end of lunch, if you dare. Wet sandwiches.
All right, gents. You know what? This is more an honor for you because you're still fairly green on the video show.
Yeah, I'm going to be green after this.
Right.
I'm sure, too.
Well, so I got some little Hawaiian for you.
Okay, Hawaiian.
Make you feel at home.
I'm going to have to eat a Hawaiian.
He's had a little Hawaiian time in his
That
life.
was about to happen.
Could be a little Hawaiian man.
Yes. So I'll tell you what. Just unwrap the gift, really.
There's
is it
special
toy?
wrapping.
Is it?
Yeah,
No,
special.
well,
Special dish towel wrapping.
It was wrapped by a special person.
Oh, what is happening?
Hawaii the Kinds. Big Island candies.
Chocolate
Dipped Ika.
And if you don't know what Ika is, that is cuttlefish.
Chocolate dipped
I'm afraid I'm going to
cuttlefish.
enjoy this.
You might.
I might.
This was made by a chocolatier, a big chocolatier on the Big Island of Hawaii.
Aren't they all big?
No.
Those
Part of the Samoan
chocolatiers.
ancestry. You know,
Yeah, it's like,
they're big people. Yeah.
I mean, if you're a chocolatier,
if you're
I
doing
mean, if
it.
you're a Samoan, but if you're a Samoan chocolatier, I mean, you're like that fucking somewhere over the rainbow guy times two.
That means you're
Okay.
doing it right.
I think that guy was a Samoan exercise guru. He's like the Samoan Richard Simmons.
All right.
Oh boy.
No, I'm not gonna let this beat me.
You diaper
No, it's
baby?
Torgo proof. Whoa! Here, have a sip.
Oh Lord.
The smell is odd. You're getting...
Then again, so are the
Very
fish
different
crackers that Paul really likes.
Well, this just smells like fish and chocolate.
It's like, yeah, you get...
Yeah,
You get the
sounds
two
about
different
accurate.
odors.
It smells like clams and chocolate, and not lady business.
oh my god.
No.
What?
Oh
What?
Jesus, no. Who sent this to us?
I sent it to
Oh,
us.
you damn ass. Why did you do this? God damn
It's
it.
dried cuttlefish.
Oh,
It's been a while. I had to come back strong.
oh no. Oh no. Oh.
I'm starting to sweat.
Oh, is this its head?
I don't know.
What's under there?
I don't know.
What is it?
That's a fine
mystery
question.
of-
I
What is
find
under
it
the
odd that
chocolate?
there is one left. All right, you know what?
It looks like
There's one left.
There's one left. I wondered who
Head.
could that be for.
It looks
Oh,
like
it's not
its
for
head.
Jesus.
Maybe it's not its head. If it's just shredded cuttlefish,
I think it's just shredded cuttlefish and they dipped one side.
Okay.
Smells so bad.
all right.
Smell the chocolate. The
The,
chocolate smells good.
the chocolate helps.
It's like, wow, the chocolate's really
All right,
good.
we
but
pissed him on
Ooh,
long
that's
enough. Ready?
fine.
3, 2, 1. Bye.
You like the whole fucking thing?
I can't
You're
even feel
insane.
it.
Whoa.
What'd you get? What'd you get there, big balls? Eating the whole fucking thing. What'd you find out? What'd you discover about yourself?
There are two flavors that don't mix.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's almost like chocolate-covered jerky.
It's just
Yeah,
not.
it does taste like chocolate covered jerky.
It's just not good.
No, this was created by an insane person. Where's that plate? That plate was over here for a reason. Because I knew I was gonna finish it. You fool.
My fingers stink like chocolate fish.
Note to self: never eat chocolate after eating beef jerky.
Boy, it just kind of sticks with you. All that little bits of cuttlefish in your teeth.
It's like I just finger banged Willy Wonka's wife.
That almost killed me. You almost killed me with that one.
You almost got 3 simultaneous spit takes.
You really did. My God.
Okay. You'll be
I'm glad I
okay.
have the wrapping. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's disgusting.
Oh, that's
was bad.
That's gross.
So yeah, chocolate-covered cuttlefish.
That was not. Oh.
Not anywhere near you, unless you live in the
I
islands.
mean, it's not gonna ruin your weekend,
No.
but it's not gonna help your day.
No.
I'm pretty sure it'll ruin my next couple hours.
It's no lightning bolt.
Oh God. The cherry lightning bolt.
I'm oddly salivating from it, though. I shouldn't be salivating. Thank God I got Coke to wash this shit away.
All right. Well, since I seem to be the most together, I'll go ahead and start. I've entered into the world of iOS. I bought an iPad. I think I'm the only one of us here that has it, so I can actually review games on the iPad now. And there are some absolutely worth reviewing. And the first one I want to bring up is Year Walk and the Year Walk Companion. Year Walk sends you back about $3.99. The Year Walk Companion is free. And it's a very atmospheric, very artistic horror game. More along the lines of, say...
Year walk, like I can cook in a wok?
Yes, no, year and walk.
Year walk?
Yeah, it's an ancient
walk?
Swedish tradition where on a festival day, you do not partake in the festival. You actually starve yourself for that whole day. And then you walk out the next day and basically have a vision quest. And that vision quest...
Are you being serious now?
I am being serious now. That's
Where does the
this is
walk
based
come
on.
in?
Where you're walking out. You just walk out into the woods.
Walk.
Yes.
I thought you were talking about a walk.
No.
I thought you were talking about like
When do
some
Swedes and walks come together?
I thought you were talking some kind of crazy Asian fusion shit.
It's not shitty walk.
Some like, Ding Sorvensen or something. I don't know.
So you
Swedish
starve
meatballs
yourself, you
in a
go
walk.
out in the woods, and you have hallucinations, basically. But those
You
hallucinations
starve yourself only for a day?
for a day, but
And you have hallucinations.
well, you
Who
walk
are these
for a
people?
long goddamn time.
Until you hallucinate?
I assume a year.
Do you dehydrate? A year?
It's Sweden. There's snow.
Wait, you don't eat anything for a day and then you walk for a year?
I am not an expert on this subject. I don't know. All I know is you don't eat
Okay.
on a festival day. You go out, and you're supposed to have a vision of your future
Okay,
and how it pertains to you.
great.
So you are this person on this quest in, I think, in the late 1800s. And you basically go through this whole horror thing. The companion is very important to the game. The companion is basically an encyclopedia of the mythological creatures out in the woods. So the things that you encounter, you want to know about their backgrounds.
So
what
it's
the
not a
companion is
vision
for.
quest. You are running into some actual shit.
You are running, and yeah, when you are having a time.
Crazy.
And it is a game meant to be played with earphones on. It is the music and the sound design is incredible. There's no user interface. There's no instructions. You just play it. It's basically a puzzle horror game.
Okay.
But not to
Oh, God.
You got friends.
So much cuttlefish still on my shirt.
Can't wait to sweep it up later.
Oh.
Game only lasts for a couple of hours, but it has one of the most satisfying, intricate endings that I've enjoyed. I will just say the free companion is not an option. When you download Year Walk, get the companion with it. The art is all 2D pop-up style, mostly in black and white, with color to really emphasize where color is needed.
Pop-up style, like just the way it looks?
Almost like it's made of paper.
Okay. Like a Paper Mario type of thing?
Yeah, but...
There's not pull tabs.
No.
You can't interact with anything.
Well, you can interact with it. It's an iPad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, then what? The Note don't have pull tabs?
Yeah, there's no, pull here. No.
But there's a press here?
There's no press here.
No dragons pop out of the castle?
No, a lot of it is trial and error, but at no point did I feel I needed some kind of walkthrough. Even though if you do get stuck, there are walkthroughs available, of course. But again, it's something I recommend sitting through and playing through from beginning to end to get the whole experience. It's something you want to immerse yourself into. And for such a wonderful immersive experience, $3.99 is not much to ask. So if you're into horror, if you like, what's the Insomnia, the Requiem, is that it?
You're thinking about...
Amnesia.
The Dark Descent.
If you like Amnesia, the Dark Descent, that kind of style of feeling of a game, that eeriness, you will like Yearwalk. So unfortunately, it's not on any other system at the moment. That could change. I can see it going to Android eventually. Currently only on iPad. But iPad users, do it.
Yearwalk.
Walk. W-A-L-K.
Yearwalk. It sounds like... Okay, yeah.
It's not a year-long cooking show.
It
doesn't teach you how to...
It's not a baby Ewok.
No?
It's a Yearwalk.
Michael.
How long you had that baby
All right,
Ewok?
so...
It's just a year. He's a Yearwalk. Yub nub, motherfucker. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yub nub.
So, going to bookstores, I would always
What?
go to...
Whoa,
When
you
I
do
go to a
that?
bookstore...
When? They're still open?
That's still...
When I used to.
Closed
okay.
all mine.
When I used to go to bookstores, I would go to...
How old are you?
Older than you think.
I know.
I shaved my beard.
Just so you look
Just so I
all
look a little
baby
younger.
face.
Yeah, little baby face. I figured I'm
Smooth
sitting next to
move.
old man
That's
Paul
right.
here.
Grumpy Gus. This is all makeup. Go ahead.
So I'd go to bookstores and I would read. I would go to the fantasy section.
I'm sorry. Which section did you frequent?
The fantasy.
Fanny section? Yes. Well,
Fantasy fannies.
So did you grow up in England?
Fantasy fannies.
Fantasy fannies.
The slap and tickles.
Looking for a slap and tickle. Oh yeah. Looking for a tug and rub. Fantasy fanny.
Yes, I enjoy the fantasy fannies. The fantasy section. The
I've
science
cried
fiction
twice
section.
now in this goddamn show. I'm laughing so damn hard.
Fantasy fanny books. Excuse me, could you point me to your fanny section? I'm looking for fanny books. I'm sorry.
It's in the back, behind the beads.
It's in the back where that man is beating off furiously.
Paul, get out of there!
I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad.
I'm just the fanny zone. The fanny.
Okay, please.
So I would go to the
Who's your
fantasy
favorite
section.
fanny author?
I would go to the science fiction
Do
section.
they sign that shit? Go ahead.
And I would avoid the young reader section because
This is completely fucking
Because it's illegal.
You practiced this in front of the mirror.
I had notes.
LeVar Burton is spinning in his grave preemptively. Preemptively grave spinning. All right, go on with this bookstore story. When do the fucking masks and whips come in? Is there peanut butter going on in this thing? What's happening? What's next? What was her name?
Okay. But I wouldn't go to the young reader section.
Dear
because
Penthouse, I know you're not going to believe this, but there's a bookstore still open in my town. Yes, hard to believe. A dedicated fanny section, too.
But thanks to Harry Potter, I got back
Was that her name? Her nickname?
I got back in
Did you Harry?
to checking out the young reader section.
Stop right there. You are not checking out young readers. I am speaking on behalf of this vidcast. I'm out. I'm out. He does not speak for the Under the Couch show. I've never checked out a young reader. I've certainly not taken one into the fanny section. I never would. That's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting. That's disgusting. Go on. You fucking gross over pervert.
I need a fucking moment.
What? What about you? Don't you need a moment? Okay. You grossing me out.
What is this pyramid?
It's a great book.
What's it called?
It's a great
Red Pyramid?
Kane Chronicles.
So you're into gingers. Gingers who trim well. So he's all about his well-trimmed ginger fetishes in his fanny porn section. Red Pyramid.
Hey, only another ginger can call another ginger ginger.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Jesus.
The Kane
So
Chronicles.
tell me all about the Red Pyramid.
The Kane Chronicles. It's,
This Fanny adventure delivers what Fanny fans loved about the Perry Jackson and the Olympian series. Good Lord, this is for babies. Young protagonists with previously unsuspected magical powers. A riveting story marked by headlong adventure, a complex background rooted in ancient mythology, and wry, witty 21st century narration.
I'm watching the cuttlefish just spit out of your mouth.
yeah, you're kind of salivating while saying that
I
too.
can't stop. It's
We're
the
thinking about
grossest.
the fannies. And it's based in Egyptian mythology. And I think it's really interesting because Egyptian mythology never made sense to me before.
Now it does?
It does a little bit, yeah.
How so?
The connection with pharaohs and how the gods would connect themselves with humans and how that changed their relationships throughout the eras.
How does Sun Ra fit into all of it?
Well, Sun Ra can also be Father Ra, depending on...
Rock, Planet Rock. I'm talking about the hip hop artist Sun
No,
Ra.
I don't know Sun Ra.
Okay.
Okay.
So tell me, what's the plot? What brings you in?
A kid get lost in a bookstore, and I'm there to help.
I can't get to it. Okay. The plot. So, two kids, brother, sister,
Whoa!
are estranged.
Kinko Rama.
Their mother dies. Once their mother, when their mother
They're getting
dies,
some
yeah, that's
strange,
sad. No, they're
Their mother
estranged.
dies.
Their mother
Okay,
dies.
they're
That's sad.
estranged.
That's
They're
sad.
two. They don't know each other, and their mother dies.
Exactly.
Got
well,
it.
they knew each other.
They knew each other.
Their mother.
Go on. You're the one with the gross book. Fanny fiction.
What's terrible is everything you're saying
I know,
about his
it's-
book is actually true about mine.
Your story's full of fanny fiction.
Damn right it is.
The walk.
should have just.
The year
No,
walk?
the next one I'm bringing.
Oh, I thought you
I
might.
should have just brought my stack of Penthouse. I
What
would have
else?
gotten through this easier. So their mother dies, and from that point on, they're separated. Carter, the young boy, stays with his father, who travels around. He's an archaeologist, and he goes to museums a lot and stuff like that. The young girl stays with her grandparents in London, and once a year for Christmas, they would get back together for the one-day visit that they had.
Okay.
Well, they go to the London Museum of History on that day, that
As you
Christmas
do.
day, as you do on Christmas, right? Well, he's an archaeologist, so he gets special access. Well, it turns out he's trying to do something mystical and magical with the Rosetta Stone, ancient Egyptian artifact, and it ends up allowing the Egyptian gods to come back into the world.
All right.
And it opens up a world of Egyptian magic, hieroglyphics, that secret side that tends to be in all those magic
Do the
stories.
Bangles find instant resurgence?
Yes.
Okay.
Immediately.
I'm
Because
in
walking
then.
like an Egyptian.
Exactly.
Is exactly where the story is going. I was listening to it the whole time I was reading it too. And
Sticks in your head, huh?
yeah.
I love it.
But what I enjoy about the young adult reading
Susanna Hoffs.
is it doesn't overcomplicate itself with stories and relationships. It's right where it needs to be.
All right. It's like part of this. There's 18 gods mentioned in this book.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on in Egyptian mythology, and more than I ever really knew. So it's good to get into it. So Red Pyramid, the Kane Chronicles, definitely suggested. It's good reading, and the magic has more rules to it than Harry Potter's magic.
I
Rules
think I
good,
understand.
which I like.
Yawn. I understand why you like this book. It's because you have an Oedipal complex.
An edible complex.
Oedipal complex, and you wanted to read all about mummies.
Give him
And
a
their
toy
fannies.
or something to. Keep him busy. What
All
you
right.
got? What you got?
What do you mean, what have I got?
If we-
Motherfucker, you better recognize
Yeah, I recognize.
I got Pac-Man fever.
Yes, you
Yes,
do.
indeed.
You got some kind of-
Going
It's
out
driving
of
me
my
crazy.
mind.
It's driving me crazy. Hanna-Barbera has slapdash put together their classics collection
Again?
of a video transfer, basically. They're terrible. Yeah, they're the same thing with Thundar. It's garbage transfer, but fuck it. It's Pac-Man on DVD. And I've always wanted it, now I've got it. 2 versions, as you can see. The packaging differs. This is the first volume, the first season, if you will. Comes in a fairly okay little package, kind of cute. 2 little things there. This one is just straight up black. There you go. There's your disc. Pac-Man. Enjoy. Yeah. Second volume has the Christmas special, which is the most ludicrous thing. I watched it over Christmas, and it made me more depressed than anything I've ever seen. Because I have fond memories of this cartoon, but it's terrible. It is so bad it's good, though, in a lot of ways, and it's a lot of fun. It's a great little show to zone out to. Young kids, I think, really would get a kick out of this. Older folks, if you don't have a nostalgic bone in your body for it, get away, because it's not that good. But if you do, this is this shit. I used to write fan fiction about this. I wrote screenplays about Pac-Man episodes. I love this show. When I was in 2nd grade, I love this show. So
We need to dig some of those out.
dude, well, it was
Make
really
them radio plays.
It didn't deviate that far from the actual show. I mean, it was pretty much just kind of aping exactly how an episode would go. But yeah, it's really funny. They came up with an interesting premise. Pac-Man lives in Pac-Land with his wife and his baby. Super Pac comes in the 2nd season. He's got a young cousin named PJ who's an asshole. And then, of course, there's the big bad guy who kind of looks like Darth Vader with his helmet off, whose name escapes me right now all of a sudden. But the ghost monsters who all hassle Pac-Man. And the whole thing is Pac-Man works in the Power Pellet Forest. And let's see if I can see his name here. It doesn't have his name, I don't think.
You just gotta do
The ghost monsters.
Right there.
No. Yeah, sure. Pac-Man, Inky, Minnie, Clyde, and Sue. The minis. Oh, Mesmeron, that's his name. Mesmeron. So they're fighting. So yeah, the ghosts are pretty funny actually. They have their moments. You got Pinky who talks like this. Then you got Sue who's like this. Then you got Clyde who's like, you fucking assholes. Then you got Inky who doesn't know what's going on. And then you got the scared guy, Blinky. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die.
We definitely have to do radio plays.
I got their voices down. I think that's one of the things that really drew me into the show. If you guys recall, way back in the day, before the new Saturday morning lineups would appear, they'd have primetime specials about
Yes.
here come
Yeah.
your Saturday shows. And I distinctly remember the ones talking about Pac-Man, and they had the guy who did Pac-Man's voice and showed him doing the voice and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, that's kind of cool. It broke the fourth wall for me a little bit, but I was like, okay. And I guess somewhere in my little 2nd grader mind, I kind of went, oh, that's a job. That's something people, it was just kind of cool. So I still am on a slow path to voice work. I can't wait to get there. But one of these days, Pac-Man inspired a lot of that. Like I said, if you got a nostalgic bone in your body, check it out. If you don't fuck with it. It's a little too expensive. If you can find it used, go for it. Like I said, Slapshot, not great. Hanna-Barbera, fuck you for the terrible packaging and shitty extras, which there are none really. But Pac-Man.
So in other words, your Glappy is there.
I'm better than Glappy on
All
this.
right.
I'm better than Glappy. I really do like Pac-Man. They really are great for zoning out. I like to have things on as background noise when I'm like cleaning or doing dishes or whatever. These are the shit. And
You're
there
back
are
here?
some actually funny moments.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of weird shit, but there are a few funny moments.
Yeah.
And it's good for that nostalgia.
Yeah.
Or not.
It just shows you how big Pac-Man was.
That's true. There was.
Pac-Man was enormous.
Yeah.
There's yet to be a game that's crossed over that big.
This is true.
And
That's
that's
true.
20
Everybody
years.
loved the Pac.
What's come close?
Mario?
But he did have his cartoon.
Not
But
too
but
good.
you're right.
it wasn't as good as
close-
that.
it's
He
as
also
close
had
as
a
it came.
movie, and Pac-Man didn't have a movie.
Yeah, that's true. I think they're working on a Pac-Man movie now again. I heard.
Oh Lord help us.
Yeah. Anyway, or maybe he'll just have a more prominent role in the next Wreck-It Ralph. But anyway, check it out.
All right. I'm gonna take it back into Just Michael territory with Garth Ennis, the Pro. Now, this is everything you want from a Garth Ennis comic. If you're not familiar with the gentleman, he writes very sordid, foul things, and this is no different.
That is Fanny fiction right there.
This is Fanny
Yeah,
fiction.
Fanny fiction.
As you can probably tell by the title and the pictures you're seeing, the Pro is mature only. Basically, it is about a hooker who is given superpowers, and because anybody who gets superpowers on this earth is automatically invited to join their version of the Justice League and the hell that she basically wreaks upon that very, very conservative group. But it's got everything you want. The nudity, the outlandish situations, even has a little 8-page added comic on the back called the Pro versus the Ho.
Is that her villain?
Yeah. The Ho has 12 arms.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot of hand jobs.
Yeah.
The Ho can get some cash.
So
Simultaneous loving,
the
baby.
competition is fierce. So now, again, with Ennis, he tends to be a lot deeper than you suspect for all the foulness that you see. So that is in there. It is a great send-up parody of the comic book superhero, especially Justice League
It
style
has some
books.
funny satire in it, definitely. Some of the gags in that got lifted for that Hancock movie and were ham-fistedly put in there.
Yes,
so as
true.
you remember the Will Smith superhero movie, some of the bits from this book got straight up stolen or inspired. I don't know how it all went down, but there's some shit that was like straight up from the Pro in Hancock that's not executed properly and dumb. I don't know. Did Ennis maybe even had a hand in helping with the punch up or something? I don't know.
That I don't know. But all I know is this is a fun read.
It's a great read.
So,
yeah.
so check it out, Garth Ennis the Pro by Image Comics. Go for it.
And you can handle the Pro all day long, and your hands still won't smell like cuttlefish. So,
Because she's
Now
professional.
my Pro smells like that.
Yeah.
yeah, just the book, not the actual. You worse than cuttlefish. All right, what next bit of pedophilia do you have?
God. Let's try to get through this one. Mark of the Ninja. Just going to jump right in.
Yes!
I don't have a story
See.
for this. Just going to say Mark of the Ninja.
Just picked it up
2D
myself.
platformer, stealth game. I don't know how you're going to deal with that. You don't really go for the stealth games.
I just
but-
bought it on the cheap.
Yeah.
I have played it. It does frustrate a little bit because I don't like the stealth, but it's really good.
It
so
is-
I'm
it
going
is
to give
really
it some more time. And
He just
dedicate
doesn't
to
have
it.
the patience for the stealth stuff.
I don't.
Which I love, because in this you see your enemy, you set up your attack, you put things in motion, and you go for the kill. You're not the kind of ninja that can go toe to toe with these gun carrying guys, so
kind of
you've got
ninja
to
are
sneak
you?
up on them. The kind
Have
of
you
ninja
played
that
it?
sneaks up and stabs people
It's good.
through
Have
the
you played
neck,
it?
I'm not
viciously.
I didn't even see it.
It's really good. It's the same guys that did Shank
Okay.
and Shank 2.
Clay and yeah,
But
is
it's
it Clay?
better.
Clay? I don't know how to say it, but they're awesome.
Yeah.
Shank you very much.
Eats is one of their games.
Eats?
Eats.
Okay.
But has a great artistic style. It's very cartoony. All the
Animation.
what goes between? You got a cutscene? No, it's not a cutscene. Yeah, cutscene. All the cutscenes are animated, cartoon style, Saturday morning cartoon style. Very cool.
Looks like Samurai Jackie.
A little bit like Samurai Jack, maybe a little more curves
Yep.
than Jack,
It's good.
but it's awesome. You're playing it as a ninja. You're out there killing things. You've got a special tattoo that gives you superpowers, but it also kind of drives you crazy at the same time. So you've
Poison
got to,
ink.
yeah.
Interesting.
So you got to complete your mission before you go mad. And you're a ninja that's sworn to kill yourself before you go insane. So you've got to complete the clan's missions before you commit seppuku.
I like that.
Go out
one.
on it. It's awesome. 2D platformer, pretty straightforward, easy game to play, easy to get into. Can be frustrating at times if you're not a stealth fan, but if you like the stealth game, this is an awesome one. Pick it up. Mark of the Ninja.
I agree.
What are you
I agree
playing?
with what you said. I'm playing fucking Injustice.
Oh, shit.
There is no justice in this world. No justice, no peace. Ed Boon has done it again. Motherfucker knows how to make a fighting game. Get out of here, everybody else. He's stomping on your business. I love it. New game mechanics, interesting balance, easy to get into, minute to learn, lifetime to master. Still a little heavy on combo stuff, which I'm not a huge fan of, but the fighting game guys need that. to make it an eligible thing with like the fighting community and get it into tournaments and that kind of thing, fine. But you don't have to go too combo crazy to still enjoy Injustice Gods Among Us. Lots of really cool mechanics, like I was talking about before. If you're a fan of the DC universe, you owe it to yourself to pick up this game. Just play through and then sell it if you don't love fighting games or whatever, but experience this game. It is truly a love letter to fandom as well as being a very accomplished fighter. Picks up where Mortal Kombat 9 left off. For those of you who played the last incarnation of Mortal Kombat, really excellent graphics on the 2D plane. Maybe you've played Mortal Kombat versus the DC Universe, which was technically Mortal Kombat 7? I think, maybe 8. Anyway, MK versus DCU was still using the 3D engine, so everything was weird. You walk to the side and it got a little blah blah. Crap. Throw that out. This is the shit. The coolest mechanic of all is just like in Mortal Kombat versus DCU, you had the rage meter. Once your rage meter got built up, you hit both triggers. Boom, you go into super strong stance. This one, you go into an attack, which if it hits, goes into this elaborate animation sequence where each individual character has their own punishing, devastating, hilariously animated sequence of beating the fuck out of the other character. That's the other thing too. It does really embrace that whole comic book ethos and takes everything to 11. Superman punches you out of the stratosphere and then bashes you back down to Earth in the middle of your fight. Stuff is just incredible. And at the same time, you get these little cutscenes in there. It doesn't take away from the gameplay. You don't feel like player agency is removed. You are still involved. It's a really, like I'm saying, Ed Boon, man, he knows how to balance that shit out, and he's done a fantastic job. He and all the guys at NetherRealm Studios, my hat is off to you dudes. Well done. Kudos. I've already subscribed to the season pass to get the extra characters that are coming for downloadable content and some extra skins. Beautiful, fantastic, fun, fast-paced game. Perfect for online combat. I've already been playing it with my friends. Aside from Xbox Live clicking out on me, fucking Xbox Live, it's been a wonderful experience. Pick it up if you like fighting games at all, or if you just want to have a good time for a weekend. This is the shit. Injustice Gods Among Us. I am happy I got it.
Probably worth it just for the character design because they look beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Like I said, if you're a DC head, this is awesome. They got a little booklet in there that shows you all the shit that's coming out as far as product goes. There's a 3 comic book arc dedicated just to the storyline of the book. It's an alternate universe kind of setup. They've got tons of different costumes and alternate concepts of how these characters look. On top of that, the reimagining for the main skins that all the characters used have been converted into action figure form, so you can actually go out soon and purchase all of these figures.
Nice stuff.
That's neat. What do you got? Write to us. Comments at uglycouchshow.com. And listen to Geek Shock, where we talk about the geek news of the week. All the things you really, really care about. But until next time, I am Master Torgo.
The famous Paul.
Just Michael.
And we'll see you next time on the Ugly Couch Show. There's plenty of cuttlefish left, studio audience. You want to? You can smell it.
That was awful.
You can smell it.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I mean, I've had worse things happen to me, but it's up there.
It ranks up there.
That's
Accusatory eyes.
Ranks up there.
It's just stinky. No, I mean, it's not.
It is
not
stinky.
Bad.
No.
It's just
but the
real
smell does
weird.
Uh,
put you off.
The smell is weird. It just does two things that just very much do not go together. And
It's just
were
not
never
real
meant
good
to.
fish and not real good chocolate.
Yeah, that's it.
A boon to the company that made it.
That's what it is. Well, I mean, it's clearly two guys. It's like, hey, brother, what you making on the island?
You got your chocolate on my cuttlefish. You got your cuttlefish on my chocolate.
Hey, brother, let's not have a fight, man. Let's sell this on the internet. Hey,
We don't need beef.
I like how you went totally Jamaican there.
I did.
You went from like Hawaiian to Jamaican in
No, it's
like
easy to do.
half a second.
come on, brother, let's make some fish covered in chocolate. I got some not so great fish.
You sell
got
this
some
to the
low quality
Howleys down at
chocolate.
the
We sell it to the
airport.
Howleys, we make a fortune, man. Hey.
One guy bought it.
Yeah, exactly. Aloha. Reese's peanut butter fudge. No. And two not very good tastes. Go. That's what that is.